Welcome to a new edition of 2-Year-Olds in Training. I'm Harold Howe. I'm here at Emerald Isle Training Center with Donnie Graham. And Don, you were good enough to bring out 4 for us today. Let's start off with Durham Town. This is a Mach 3 gelding. That was a $51,000 yearling at the Canadian sale. And out of an older mare, but she did have a cracker a number of years ago called With Anticipation. Won $500,000. People might remember won the consolation of the North America Cup in 2005. He looked today like he's ready to qualify.
He thinks he is, but he has a ways to go yet. Very nice horse. Like he's very hard to get gaited early. He was really tough to get gaited, but once he swung over, he wants to go. And his manners are improving every time we train him. Unfortunately, he had to go alone today. He didn't want to wait for the guy, but that's good in one way, I guess.
Yeah. Did you have a look at him as a yearling?
Well, how we noticed him, my girlfriend and I went to Flamborough Downs, and as we were walking in, I saw this horse coming 100 miles an hour, loose. He ran right to me.
Huh.
I caught him, gave him back. People came, and he got loose again, and he came back again. So I mentioned to the owner, Robert Burgess, that I said, have a look at this guy, and he paid the money for him. So,
yes. Craig Turner and Mary Kersel bred this fellow, and he'd have been cheaper if you hung on to him when he ran the first time.
Maybe.
Okay, let's talk about Forest Aspen. This is Sports Writer Colt. $37,000 out of the Lexington sale, and Southwind Farms bred him. And interestingly, this is the third offspring that your man Larry Todd has bought out of that mare.
Larry likes the breeding, and he's looking for a 2-year-old. And we had the first 2. Unfortunately, they had some issues. They both showed promise. And this guy was just gelded 10 days ago, so we didn't want to go too much with him today. Very good gait, nice conformation. Not the biggest guy in the world, but his manners are great. And he's solid on the ground. He's very good gaited.
Southwind should send Larry a Christmas card at least.
Yes.
Okay, a special presence. This is another Mach 3, homebred for Robert Burgess of Cedar Valley. The mare won almost $500,000 the hard way, just
yes.
grinding it out. This is her second foal. What do you think?
First foal shows a lot of promise. Schooled once last year, come home 27-3, a lot of speed. Had an issue, they rested her. Here she's ready to qualify. I like this filly too. Rough over the winter, and she's finally catching on, and she can go.
And you threw a trotter in here who didn't quite behave herself today, but To the Future. This is an Angus Hall, Winback farm bred, $32,000 of the Forest City, and some pedigree here. She's from a half-sister, SJ's Caviar, who only won $1.2 million.
Very nice colt. He was a little excited today. A lot of horses on the track. He's an Angus Hall. I hope Bob's not too upset when they're taking him out there today. But he has been training very well. Big, strong horse. But I should have warmed him up a little more, let him settle down. But
long-reaching horse.
He'll be heard from.
Yeah, a long-reaching horse.
Very nice.
Yes. Okay, Don, that's good. Thank you very much, and good luck in the weeks ahead.
Thank you very much, Harold. You have a good day.
Harold Howe with Donnie Graham, 2-Year-Olds in Training.